Hello, Erik Thorisson here from Thorisson. Want to run over the 3 basic strategies you can use in your small business to help you compete better. The first is price leadership. Very basic approach. Have a lower price than everyone else and steal their volume. The second is having a product focus. Now, if you came into a sum of money, would you buy a Ford or would you buy a Lamborghini? I'm picking you to buy a Lamborghini if you had enough money and pay off your debts and what have you. This is because the product that Lamborghini offers is so far superior to anything that Ford has ever and will ever produce. The third strategy, and the one I want to talk about most tonight, being Boxing Day night, so this might be very long, is customer focus. Now, if it wasn't for customer focus, I don't believe the brand Hyundai would exist. Well, not in Australia. Hyundai have taken this approach to heart, and they have thrown everything into the customer experience. They can't compete with the Japanese on price or quality of product. So what they do is they offer the complete customer service experience by offering free stamp duty, insurance, servicing, etc. So if you're someone who buys a car and doesn't want to spend any more money in the car, a Hyundai is right for you. It's not right for me. I'll never buy one myself, but it may be right for you, because if you buy a Hyundai, service is taken care of, your transaction costs are taken care of, everything's taken care of. You just drive and pay for petrol, but they throw in $1,000 for petrol. So, I mean, it's a good deal from that perspective, but I'm not sure how much street cred you'll get from having a Hyundai. The other thing that Hyundai does well, and this applies to you, small business owner or operator, or both, is segmentation. Now, as a small business, you can't cater for everyone in the world. You can try, you'll fail, you'll become bankrupt, no one will like you. Okay? You cater for a small piece of the market. You cater for a segment. Hyundai have found their segment, they focus on that specifically. You're not going to get a young 25-year-old professional guy from a law firm or an accounting firm or a bank driving a Hyundai, but you may get a middle-aged to elderly widower who lives in his home and has a low income or medium-sized income. Okay? They segment the market. They have a strategy of being customer focused. They're the main things. I also wanted to talk about the name change. Thorisson is the overall name for my group. We offer a range of services. At the moment they are strategic and management. We now have Arctic management online, which is transactional. We have transaction, contract, asset management. Now, this is may not be very well known but there's a new system of regulating personal property in Australia, and I was one of 5 people that helped introduce it. The leader of the group sadly passed away before it all kicked off, but I was operating with this system that's now in Australia, in New Zealand, on transactions in New Zealand, Canada and the US. Those 3 jurisdictions having the same style of system as Australia has now, and because of that I know more about the system of asset management and registration and maintenance and whatever than most people in Australia. Well, pretty much everyone. I think the other people that were involved are all in New Zealand now, so it's just me. A lot of people out there profess to be experts in the PPSA. Partners in law firms say yes, PPSA. These are the same partners that I've had discussions with about the PPSA, who have been very negative about it. So just be careful who you take advice from about this stuff. I've written a manuscript about this, I've written a book about this. I know my stuff. So Thorisson's a name for Arctic strategy and Arctic management. There will be a 3rd Arctic, or it'll be called Thorisson something, but I can't talk about that because I'm not allowed to talk about that. Like Fight Club. First rule of Fight Club is you don't talk about Fight Club. That applies to what I'm doing at the moment. It's to be confidential. But I have a number of degrees, experience in 5 countries, some major clients, about $6.5 billion of property transactions and property finance transactions behind me. So I'm sure I can help your business. So think of us, Thorisson, and compete better. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Be safe, kids. Alright.